Hey YouTube, this is Dean making another vid. If you like my content, please consider hitting the like button. Also, please consider subscribing, as it is very much appreciated. This one just turned up in the mail today. This was actually the first one that I bought. This is one of the other in that 5 line that I'm buying recently from the same UK supplier. This was the first one that I saw, and I thought I really like this Roman sled type, so that was the first one I thought I'd try. So anyway, it took a little bit longer. This one was 29 days in transit, so I was a bit surprised when that B type turned up, and then because I thought this would be the first one to turn up. Well, anyway, the B type turned up first, and this one just turned up today. So again, this is the Roman style striker, hand forged, bought off eBay. Second one in the line. I've got 5 of them coming. Again, it's not as badly done as the other one. Still hadn't cleaned up the strike face. I have struck it. Does spark quite well. So thankfully, this one, he's redeemed himself with this one. It's still a bit rough, and not rough. It hasn't got any scale on it anyway. So it's just got, it looks like it's straight out of the forge, and then he just didn't wire wheel it or anything. So that's okay. Let's show you how it sparks. Just on quartzite. So it's sparking quite well. Not a problem. What I'm going to do is I am going to clean it up a little bit on the grinder, just on the smooth, and just to smooth it up a bit and clean it up a bit. It only improves it by doing that. Again, I keep saying this, I don't think you should have to do that, because these are obviously targeted to either first-time users, so they probably wouldn't know how to do that. Like they wouldn't know that they had to clean it up or would be able to do that or whatever. So they just think that they probably aren't a good striker, and they'll get disheartened by it. Also, Cujo said these could be the cheaper ones are targeted at LARPers, cosplay, and that sort of thing, which is a fair enough thing. They're probably aimed more at props, but they still should be able to work. So, which they do. This one's sparking quite well, but I don't think you should have to clean up the strike faces to get them to work. It's just finishing it off. Just run it on a belt sander to 200 grit, and it just cleans it up, makes it nice and smooth, and it makes them spark a little bit better, I think. You know, like this one's sparking good, so it's not too bad. You know, like that's good. That's generating reasonable sparks. Yeah, that's a fairly blunt edge. I did go through and bop these stones, but that's got a reasonable sharp edge. But that one's generating good sparks. You know, like it's not a problem. No dramas. Yeah, that's good. That's what I expect from a striker. So he's done his good job on that one. So let's hope all the others spark at least as well as that, you know, like, and that's a good pattern. It's a nice size. I like this. I've always liked the Roman sled type. Yeah, you can lock your fingers in. Fits in the pinch grip really well. Here's a good look at it. Look up close. Nice thick strike face. I will link it in the description bar. He's got plenty of them available. I think he's punching these out, you know. It's very rustic. Very traditional pattern. This goes right back to the Roman era. So, you know, like, yeah, 2,000-year-old pattern. So yeah, it's just a single curl Roman pattern, yeah, sled type pattern. But yeah, they basically this is the pattern that the Romans used quite often. Yeah, nice striker. I'm glad this one. I think I got a bum one that last one. I think that was the case, but I still see whoever's forging these. I don't think it would be one person. They've probably got a group of people forging them. They're just not finishing them off, as such. That's from what I've got two samples now, but neither of them were finished off the way I think they should be finished. So yeah, and like I said, these cheaper ones are obviously mainly targeted towards first-time users and that, and I don't think first-time users would know that you could clean up the face, and you shouldn't have to. You simply shouldn't have to do that, even with a cheap striker. Like, or a budget. Sorry, not cheap. A budget striker. You shouldn't have to clean it up. It's as simple as that. Yeah, it should come to you ready to go without having to do anything, and that's the way I view any striker. Yeah, so, but I'll go down and grind it. I won't do another video. You've seen plenty of videos of me now. I'll just clean that up. It'll just be smooth and cleaned up. I always round these edges off too, just to soften that edge a little bit. I'll probably round that edge there as well, just to make it a little bit better. But yeah, I don't like these sharp edges. That sharp edge there, that to me is just not good. But this is just personal preference, and yeah, as you get more experience, you know exactly what you want in a striker. That to me, yeah, and yeah. But overall, I'm a lot more happy with that one. That one, very happy with it as far as it goes. Yeah, as I said, Roman style striker, hand forged, bought off eBay, $24, 24 Aussie dollars, including shipping. So very well priced. Did take a while, but I did buy it in December. So this was right around Christmas. So 29 days in transit. Yeah, you can forgive them for that. Christmas time, COVID. Yeah, playing merry hell with transit times. And as you saw, it sparks really well and is developing embers without a drama. So yeah, I'm glad that one sort of redeemed it. But I am still holding off my final conclusions till I get all 5 of them, and we'll see how all 5 go, because I don't want to make too many rash judgments until we see all 5 of them and get a good data point, because yeah, but this is starting to make me feel a little bit better. Anyway, thanks for watching.